What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about XRP and where I think prices are going to be going from here. But before we get started, if you are not a subscriber to my channel, make sure that you go ahead and do so, because I make videos just like this one to keep you guys updated and informed in the markets as we move forward with this amazing bull market. Also, you guys, if you are not a Discord member, make sure that you click the links in the description of this video and join the Discord and share these videos with your friends if you're getting value out of them. So without further ado, let's get straight into the XRP analysis. So as you guys know, I made an XRP video not that long ago, actually about 3 weeks ago, and the prices have been consolidating and dropping since the peak that we saw around, well, let's see, if we go down from the 3-day time frame into a smaller time frame, we can actually see a higher detail of resolution because I am on the line chart, the area chart right now. So we can see that the peak was at about 90 or 69 cents. Now, what's interesting about that peak that we saw right here is that we actually got an ABC correction down. And so when I go into the higher time frames, what I'm actually seeing here is a lot more of a bullish flag structure, which is really, really good for XRP, for the bulls in the XRP market, because what this is really suggesting with XRP is that XRP is in a bullish consolidation pattern, which means that yes, even though the prices are dropping on the short term, this is all buying zones as we fall onto these major previous support levels that used to be resistance. And now we're going to use those areas as major support, find support, and break out of this bullish flag structure. Now, what's interesting about a bull flag is you can get a minimum target. They often exceed these targets, but you can get a minimum target by measuring the length of the flag pole. So that's the leg, the market, the area of the market that moved up from the low to the peak of where that flagpole was made. And then you can actually place this red line that we've created on top of the point where the market breaks out. And this will give you a minimum target. Now that's $1. That's a minimum target. Now, often what happens is they break up and then they have so much parabolic growth, they consolidate again in some type of pattern, whether it's a bull flag, a pennant, or even another, different type of pattern like an ABC. There's all types of different corrections that you guys can see, but either way, it consolidates and pushes higher. And what I'm actually expecting for XRP in the big picture, you guys know this, I actually expected to do what Bitcoin did, because Bitcoin in the last cycle led everything else and broke out to the all-time highs. And then what we actually saw is a lot of these altcoins starting to break out to the all-time highs as well. And what I'm actually expecting this bull market, and I talked about this in the previous videos, is I'm totally expecting altcoins to be breaking out of their all-time highs, just as we saw Bitcoin leading the cryptocurrency market, breaking out of its all-time highs recently. So yes, I totally expect XRP to push higher. I think all of this area that we're seeing right now is an excellent opportunity to unload more cash or continue to hold your investments or whatever you want to do. Obviously, you guys, this is never financial advice, but this is just what I'm personally doing. This is my journal in the market. This is what I would do. And you guys, this is what I'm actually doing, because I hold multiple of these different coins, including XRP, XLM, and Bitcoin, and a lot of the coins that I talk about on these videos. So make sure that you guys are looking at XRP right now. Make sure that the XRP army is sharing tweets. Make sure that you guys share this video to your Twitter if you're part of the XRP army. Let's really get the message out there, because I personally believe that XRP will be one of the coins that does a very, very high percentage gain throughout this next bull market, because of how undervalued it is, how far it dropped from the peak, and how much volume we're seeing coming into the market right now. I just really see good, clean structure for a massive bull market inside of XRP that will take it well above its previous all-time high. So that's really exciting with XRP. I do want to run over Bitcoin just a little bit today because I figured I'd talk about multiple different coins. As you guys know, there is some blood in coinmarketcap.com today. There's a lot of coins dropping, but the blood isn't super brutal yet, considering how much we moved up from these lows out. But you guys, what I'm kind of watching for is more of these weird consolidation patterns that we've been seeing. You know, ones like this where we consolidate, we push up higher and then we come back down to test support like we did like here, with these kind of areas where we push out and then come back and then continue higher. That's very, very standard inside of that market structure. That's actually healthy. That's what we'd like to see, is higher highs and higher lows. If the market is just going continually parabolic with no pullbacks, no correction, no consolidation ranges, then it's unsustainable. But what Bitcoin is actually doing, and what we've seen it do, is we've seen it make very, very steady consolidation patterns. I mean, look how big this consolidation pattern was, which then broke bearish. And then we had this triangle consolidation pattern right here. We had a wedge consolidation pattern up right here, which moved down to a lower area here. We had horizontal consolidation right here. We had kind of this pumping and dumping sort of corrective consolidation right here, similar to this pump and dump corrective consolidation. So what we're seeing in Bitcoin, you guys, we already pushed up past the all-time high. And what I'd like to talk about a little bit, like I said, there is some blood in the markets as far as the 24-hour time frames go. Most of the 7 days are still relatively up from here. But I do want to briefly run over kind of what the NASDAQ actually did when it was breaking out from the whole internet bubble in the 90s and then 2003 when everything crashed, and then it pumped up just like Bitcoin did, and then 2008 when everything crashed, and then it recovered and broke out just like Bitcoin. And so I would like to show you guys that chart right now because I find that there's a lot of value in comparing some of these markets to each other. And although they aren't exactly identical in every single way, they are so similar in nature that it really, really doesn't matter, you guys. You can get so much value out of doing this. So we're going to go ahead and find the NASDAQ composite here on tradingview.com. And I just want you guys to know that I use tradingview.com on a regular basis. And if you guys want to sign up, I do have links in the description for this website. I highly support this website, this company, everything that they do. They've helped me make a lot of money. I love their platform. They have a great product. So definitely, I love tradingview.com. You can obviously use it free. Right now, I'm not currently logged in, but you guys go ahead and check out. There's referral links in the description for TradingView, and it's very, very useful. So let's check out the NASDAQ composite here. This is on the daily time frame. You guys, this is kind of like what happened with the COVID drop right here. And if you actually go back and look at all my videos, I told you guys that after the coronavirus drop, the whole area where the market had corrected, that it was an excellent buying opportunity and that the market was going to push a lot higher. And look what the market did. It pushed a lot higher. And I kind of came to that conclusion through just different fractal comparisons and things that I had learned throughout my trading career. But you guys, this is the NASDAQ, and it reminds me a lot of Bitcoin, actually. And the reason is because we have this huge parabolic cycle. We come back down, we find a major support level. We come back down and we retest that major support level. And then we start on another parabolic growth. And then we actually break the previous all-time high. And this proceeds to make another one of those kind of consolidation patterns. This one happened to be an ABC correction. And that is very, very standard. We could totally see an ABC correction. But basically what I'm suggesting to you guys is that we could easily see another consolidation pattern right here in Bitcoin. We don't know exactly what the correction is going to look like. It could be horizontal. It could be an ABC correction, kind of what the NASDAQ did. But either way, this correction is not going to be large, and it's going to be a great buying opportunity for anybody that kind of wanted to get in on Bitcoin, but then saw this massive move up and they're wondering if it's possible for them to get in on this market. And I do believe it is. I do believe this market will provide a lot of opportunity for us throughout this bull market. And I'm here to provide those videos for you guys, especially when I see a good time for me to suggest some market structure, some things that I'm seeing like I did today. And what I'm seeing today, you guys, is definitely an opportunity for a consolidation pattern. It can be horizontal, it can be corrective, it can come back down to the previous resistance in a similar way that we saw right here. But either way, I think this consolidation pattern will be very short-lived, just like we saw with this consolidation, this consolidation, this consolidation. All of those, I mean, I know that that seemed like a long time when it was going horizontal right there, but let's be honest, you guys, this cryptocurrency is moving faster than any other market in the world right now. So if a couple months time for consolidation or a month time of consolidation is frustrating to you, then you really, really need to zoom out and look at the big picture and realize how blessed you are for the fact that you even know about cryptocurrency, and just allow the market to do its thing and see everything as opportunity, because those consolidation ranges are actually great places for opportunity to add to the market, and it's super healthy for us to see that. That's what we'd like to see inside of the market. So then we can go parabolic, like just look how parabolic the NASDAQ went after that. So this right here is the internet bubble, you guys. So that's basically what we're comparing Bitcoin to. That's exactly what we're comparing Bitcoin to, because it acted and it behaved a lot like the internet bubble. And then after that bubble, like I said, we get that double bottom pattern inside of the market, which we see right here. And that's exactly what we see in Bitcoin. So here's the cycle, here's the double bottom pattern. It's the same thing, you guys. There's no, I mean, yes, the structure is minutely different in certain places, and Bitcoin corrected 88%, the NASDAQ corrected to the 786, but it doesn't matter. It's the same market structure. Bitcoin, as we know, didn't have quite as big of total market cap as maybe the NASDAQ did through this time. And so you really want to remember that Bitcoin's volatility, we're still growing inside of Bitcoin. So there's a lot of upside here, you guys, with Bitcoin, and I'm super excited about the market. If we see consolidation, be ready to purchase more or hold, because the trend is strong and we're watching for this kind of parabolic insanity to come in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning into it. Like I said, share these videos with your friends. It really means a lot to me, because I would love to get the message out to as many people as possible about the cryptocurrency markets, because I still see right now as a massive opportunity to be making money throughout this entire bull market. And I want you guys to be aware. I mean, look how long this parabolic move was, and look how much we've started. I mean, it's not even, we just barely broke the all-time high. That's like right here. And we don't even know how high this is going to go from here with the NASDAQ. So the thing that we're comparing it to can go a lot higher. So I see a lot of opportunity in the altcoins. I see a lot of opportunity in Bitcoin even still. And I just want you guys to be looking at these big picture levels and remembering what's really going on in the big picture trend. So thanks again for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you guys in future updates. As always, stay profitable out there.